Brilliant film. One of the beauties of this movie is watching how each of you change throughout the course of this hour-and-a-half film. Like the arcs that you have are unbelievable. You each learn a lot and change as people throughout that hour-and-a-half. I was curious, once you stopped the production of this movie, what's something this movie kind of taught you or changed about you, just working on this experience, like personally?
Before I went to make this movie, like the month before, I was in Colorado or something trying to get my shit together to go make this film, and I realized getting there that I was a very shut down, kind of cold, closed off person, just because I think in this industry specifically you feel your work is so vulnerable and then you feel so exposed, and it's very scary to try and figure out when to protect yourself and when to be vulnerable. But I think working with Zack and with Shia, I don't want to waste time protecting myself, because I don't want to be a cold, shut down, closed off person. That's not the importance of life. The importance of living is to connect with people, and I learned that from him, because he's the most open and pure and loving, non-judgmental human being I've ever met in my life. Yeah. And so to watch him talk to people and work and treat everyone as though everyone is the same and he loves everyone equally, that's like the magic. Yeah. That's the most magic I've ever seen.
It is brilliant. I'm just curious, like for you specifically, like there's so much emotional elements going on in this film. Like I genuinely had tears in my eyes. I fell in love with this movie, which is like, you can say you love a movie, but you fall in love with a movie, it's like a different situation. Ooh. When you left this, did you feel, I mean, obviously I'm sure it changed you, but was there something specific about yourself that you found different after you worked on this?
Yeah, softer.
They tailor make this 6 years ago, they meet you and they go, okay, all right, we want to write a story surrounding him. When you walk away from it, one thing I do like, by the way, is your Z-A-C-K in real life and then your Z-A-K in the movie, so they kind of take the C out. It's a different character, but there's a lot of you in there. Did it change you particularly at all? Did you find yourself being different?
Oh, I would say, about, long things about, you know, my life. My life is feel like a lot of things there, and super my home. I would say for me, I just like being around with my friends and I didn't have been, you know, dating for a while, then I have been broke up for like so many years with them, and my life had been, you know, filled of feeling love, just to be home, and this to be a wonderful life, just to be, you know, Down syndrome person, because most people don't have that kind of stuff, just like me.
You and I were discussing earlier that you did all your own stunts in the film, and there was a scene that blew my mind, literally, was when you shoot the gun and you fly backwards. I was curious what that was like for you to see that happen, and also for you on set. How many times did you guys have to do that sequence?
Many times.
And they just like yank him back? Were you like worried about him getting hurt at all, like when he was flying back like that?
Nah, he's a little juggernaut. He would insist on doing stuff like that. And if we wouldn't let him do stuff like that or got too protective about him, he would just tell us, like, calm down, guys. Yeah, he's that's sort of what he showed up for. Taylor wrote this towards all his dreams. You know, these are things that he dreamed up. Mike and Tyler were like, what do you want to do, basically? That's how this movie came about.
The Bruce Dern line has been like haunting me in the most beautiful way, where he says, friends are the family you choose. And I didn't even think about something like that, because you have your family, but then you think about, you get to make that choice. I was just curious what that line means for you as actors in this business, but just as people. What a beautiful line, friends of the family you choose. What does that line mean to you?
It's pretty self-explanatory, yeah. I think. Yeah, I mean, you get to choose what projects you work on. I never walked away this attached to the people that I worked with this way. You know, like I made friends throughout doing this for a while, but never like you find yourself in a low spot and then close your eyes and somebody says, hey, go find your safe spot, and your safe spot is this place on set. I never had that before.
Oh,
you know?
Wow.
Yeah, so my safe spot is this group in a very specific part of us making this movie, and it serves my life, you know. So yeah, I guess I chose this, chose to make this movie, which did alter my life even beyond the movie, even in more ways than my family, you know. Like makes me feel when I close my eyes, it's not my family that I go to like that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
You guys, seriously, this movie meant a lot to me. It's an honor to sit here and talk to all three of you. Thank you for making this story, and thank you for being so open and honest about this movie. It's amazing. So thank you so much. Pleasure talking to all of you. Nice meeting you. I love
you.
Your mom's awesome, by the way. I love hanging out with your
thank
mom.
you.
She's so nice.
Thank
Yeah, this thing was